goodness, we switched gears. You need safety glasses on in here. The wind's whipping, dust is going everywhere, it's sprinkling. It's a nightmare. My eyeballs are so full of dust in the first 30 seconds, it's unbelievable. Conditions have gotten terrible out here. You guys are just covered in feed wet dust. And my eyeballs are full of dust and it just ain't great out here. Not at all. And look what we have in the shop. The project planer. Now there's our good planer sitting over there. That's gonna be our corn planer. And this is our bean planer. That's the project. So long story short, this thing is pretty wore out. The only reason we bought it is because it has this item right here. The splitter. Besides that, it's the same exact planer is what that is. But the reason we did not buy a Kinsey is because of the price, and we don't do enough acres to really need a Kinsey. At least we just came across a super good deal. So that's why we went this route for now. And then if we ever do decide to upgrade to a Kinsey that has splitters on it, then we'll sell both these planers and maybe we can afford one then. This planer needs to have opening wheels put on it and some gauge wheels fixed on it because we're gonna have a little bit of ground to replant on beans because we had a cold snap in the weather that they did not predict it that lasted for 2 to 3 weeks where it was rainy, cloudy, and the highs were in the 50s and 60s. So that's what really gets you when it's planting season. All of our corn made it out of the ground, but the beans, unfortunately, most of them did not. But we're gonna use this planer instead of that one over there. My dad can explain it to you, but he quotes he will never plant 15-inch beans with that planer over there again with 30-inch spacing. Having to double pass, he said it was the worst thing ever. See, I told you guys we'd be spraying and you weren't gonna miss out. Would you like to inform them on how just the weeds just won't leave us alone?
Well, we got Johnson grass. That is one of the things. It's usually late season, but we've got a field that is really bad with it, and it's come up in the early season, so we're gonna hit it. And then you couple wet, cool spring, and nothing's really growing, but the grass is popping out.
Things are just barely moving this spring. But yep, we're gonna have to go through and do another coat of spray. guys may be wondering why we are putting on another coat of spray and we are not doing our second post spray. And that's a good question, because I don't know the answer to that either, really. For whatever reason, on our disc ground only, when we put our Halux on for our post or our burn down, and then we came through and planted it, for whatever reason, grass is coming back. On the no-till, where we put the same product down, the same gallons per acre, it's doing fine. It's doing like it's supposed to. It's keeping weeds from coming up. But on that tilled ground, it's letting them come up and cause issues. I can't really tell you why that's happening. All I know is that is an issue that we need to fix now. And today is a good day to be spraying. It's nice and sunny outside. But you see, like, I don't know if you can tell over there, you got a green spot over there, down through here. And it's not the whole field, it's just patches. So we got some weather guard that we're putting on. We're gonna put on, it's supposed to burn it down. It doesn't have residual in it, so it just kills what it touches. After that, it don't help anything. So we're just trying to get it to the point where the beans in the corner are up out of the ground and shade in the rows, and they should be fine after that. I would like you guys to meet Double Trouble. That's what we named it. Do you get it? Because it's a double planer. Do you get it? So I've been working on this thing for the last couple hours. I have not touched the first set of rows on the planer. I've just been working on the back half. I got all the gauge wheels off, all the seed boxes, and I put new seed disc openers on through all 7 rows. There wasn't much excitement, it was just sort of boring. We have our row cleaners on the front here, and there's 2 settings on them. There's a front backhoe. Wait, that didn't make any sense, a front backhoe. There's a backhoe and a front hoe, and we run ours on the front hoe, like how we have it on that planer over there. These are on the second hoe, so we're moving them up one. We gotta do all those, and then we gotta finish up the row units with gauge wheels and seed disc opener scrapers, and just getting this thing to where it can plant. Because once we're done planting, this summer is the plan sometime, everything comes off both these planters. And when I mean everything is getting redone. But it is 9 o'clock, so I'm heading to the house. It is Saturday night, so for all you motocross fans, we gotta go watch Supercross. Make sure Eli Tomac can wrap up the championship, which I think he's got dialed in pretty good since Cooper Webb wrecked at Nashville and got a concussion. Well, I think it's safe to say that Double Trouble has turned into Double Nightmare. We're just trying to get it to where it's gonna operate. Put it that way. It should only have, if any, 20 acres at the max of beans to replant. So we're just trying to get wheels to spin, opening this at least somewhat right when it comes to spacing, gauge wheels on the planer and tight where they won't fall off. And then we can come to this one and I can almost stick my whole fist down in there. We're not doing exact measurements here. That should be nothing to worry about. But in all seriousness, you want your gauge wheels running on your seed opener, like basically rubbing. That is how you want them to be, and that is how this planer is. And we'll get this Double Trouble over here. We'll get it there after a couple weeks of manual labor and maybe hiring a few guys to come work on it, right? And they'll spend a couple more weeks, and then before you know it, we spend all summer on a planer we ain't gonna use until next spring.
Oh, it won't be that bad. I've done it before on that one.
Yeah, but nobody likes working on the planers in the winter because it's cold and you're wearing a snowsuit and you can't fit in between the rows.
Well, we'll do it in the summer when it's really hot.
That'd be better than the winter. Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. Sorry there was no video Saturday. I ended up having strep and double ear infection, and that was not the funnest thing in the world. But since we did not do a devotional Saturday, we'll make up for it on this video. And today's devotional thing is treat each other as you want to be treated. Now, obviously, that is a lot easier said than done. It also goes along with the theme that's love one another as you love yourself. Everybody is equal, no matter what your color your skin is. Everybody's equal, so you show equal love to everybody. And you do not put your needs in front of other people's needs. Or you don't put yourself better than other people. And that's something for every one of us to work on, including me, including our family, including you guys, everybody. Don't be a selfish rat. That's a good way of looking at it. Don't be a selfish rat, people. Come on. love each other. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope they enjoyed. We got some exciting stuff coming up in the next couple of videos. So I will see you guys in the next one. Remember, faith, family, farming. See you in the next one.